Tour.
I'll play something country.
The best-selling duo of all time.
Up that red dirt road.
Live.
Only in America. Oh,
Saturday, November 9th, Yamava Theater.
town, boot, scoot, boogie.
On sale at the casino box office or YamavaTheater.com. Brooks and Dunn live.
I worked for a Republican governor, then as a prosecutor taking on MS-13 and the Sinaloa cartel to secure our border and stop the flow of fentanyl. I'm Will Rollins, and my career has been about public service. That's why in Congress, I want to stop corruption in both parties with term limits and a ban on stock trading. I approve this message because whether it's fixing our border or lowering your costs, it's time for more public servants in D.C.
Actor John Leguizamo joins us live with the untold history of Latinos. Monday at 7 a.m. on the KTLA 5 Morning News.
You know the crowd is ready. You ready?
Saturday morning with breaking news out of the Middle East. Hezbollah confirming its leader has been killed by an Israeli airstrike in southern Beirut. I'm Omar Lewis, live in the newsroom. We'll have the latest details coming up for you next.
And Helene unleashing its fury on several states after making landfall as a Category 4 hurricane earlier this week. How SoCal firefighters are now joining the recovery efforts.
Plus, a well-known saying may be true, why medical experts believe sleeping on it may help with decision-making.
And while a lot of us are waking up to low clouds and fog, desert and mountains, you guys are already seeing clear skies. Now, we are going to be a little bit cooler this weekend before another warm-up next week, which includes triple digits. So we'll talk about all that coming up.
Good Saturday morning, everyone. Welcome to the KTLA Morning News at 8 a.m. I'm Megan Tellis.
And I'm Lauren Lister. We thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday morning. We have one more hour on broadcast, then we are switching over to streaming. So I want people to be prepared and not surprised, so get ready for that. But we have a lot of fun things going on this morning. And first, Casey's giving a look at the weather.
Yeah, and so again, low clouds and fog for most of us right now. Different story for our desert and mountain communities. Temperatures today pretty similar to yesterday. Again, the heat comes as we start next week. 60 right now at LAX. It's 56 in Burbank, 61 at John Wayne Airport, 62 already seeing clear skies in Ontario. And here is what we're expecting for high temperatures this afternoon. 92 for Riverside, 78 in Long Beach today, 68 for Santa Monica, 94 for Santa Clarita, and 97 in Palmdale. Back to you.
Casey, thank you. Breaking news at this hour, a devastating blow to Hezbollah as Israeli military forces kill one of the militant group's key leaders.
The strike making a major escalation in the violence and ongoing war. KTLA's Omar Lewis joins us live in studio this morning with more on what this means for the conflict. Omar.
Megan, Lauren, good morning. Israel dealing that major blow to the Lebanese militant group after months of fighting. This morning, both sides confirming that Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah was killed during airstrikes on Friday. The Israeli military says additional strikes are now being planned. Hassan Nasrallah is by far the most powerful target to be killed by Israel during the weeks of intensified fighting with Hezbollah. The 64-year-old led the militant group for more than 3 decades now, taking part in multiple wars against Israel and the conflict in neighboring Syria. Nasrallah remained in hiding the past few years, fearing an Israeli assassination. Now, the Israeli airstrike on Friday had happened during a Hezbollah leadership meeting at their headquarters south of Beirut. 6 people were killed, 91 others were injured in the strikes Friday, according to the Lebanese Health Ministry, as 6 apartment buildings were also leveled there. The Israeli military warned people to evacuate shortly before the airstrikes began Friday. Israel's military chief of staff confirmed this strike was part of a long-planned operation and warned that it's not the end of their toolbox, indicating that more strikes are now planned. We can also tell you that President Joe Biden said Friday that the United States had no knowledge of or participation in Israeli military strikes that happened in Beirut. Asked about his support for Israel's right to self-defense and if he supported the strikes in Beirut, Biden said he needed more details. Meanwhile, just hours before Friday's airstrikes, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu told world leaders at the United Nations that Israel will continue strikes airstrikes against Hezbollah until achieving its goal along the Lebanon border. The statement dashing hopes for an internationally backed ceasefire.
We took out senior military commanders who not only shed Israeli blood, but American and French blood as well. And then we took out their replacements, and then the replacements of their replacements. And we'll continue degrading Hezbollah until all our objectives are met.
Hamas announced it is now mourning the loss of Hassan Nasrallah, vowing that Israeli assassinations will only intensify its resistance. Hezbollah began firing rockets into northern Israel in support of Hamas shortly after the Israel-Hamas war began last October. Israel dramatically intensifying its airstrikes in Lebanon this week, saying it is determined to put an end to more than 11 months of fighting between the two countries here this morning. We can tell you as well that in the wake of Nasrallah's killing, sirens are now going off in Tel Aviv, and the Israeli military has ordered new restrictions on mass gatherings in parts of central Israel in anticipation of a potential response by Hezbollah, and many flights to and from Israel are now facing delays and cancellations as a result. That's the very latest for now here live in the studio this morning. I'm Omar Lewis. Megan and Lauren will send it back to you.
Omar, thank you for the updates there. Now to this, the Orange County Fire Authority activating Task Force 5 to deploy to North Carolina in response to Hurricane Helene. You were looking at video they posted on social media of the crew getting ready to head out. 48 specialized fire personnel now on their way there to help in search and rescue operations. And right now, dozens are dead across the states due to Helene, including North and South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, and Virginia. North Carolina in particular facing severe flooding with more than 2 feet of rain falling in the mountains. The hurricane has brought flash flooding and has left millions of people without power in those 5 states and more. That's including Ohio and Florida. High winds and another 1 to 2 inches of rain are predicted across portions of the southern Appalachian area. All of this happening starting now through the weekend into Monday. So a lot happening, and we're wishing everyone, safety as they go through this. And now to movies. Calling all movie lovers, it is an opportunity you cannot pass up.
The Academy Museum of Motion Pictures celebrating its 3rd anniversary this weekend by offering guests free admission. Happening tomorrow, Sunday, September 29th. You can no longer reserve tickets online, but there will be a standby line available for those willing to wait. That's tomorrow. Aside from the exhibits, guests will also enjoy live entertainment, food, and workshops. So for more information, if you're interested, you can visit academymuseum.org. The Miramar Air Show making its grand return to San Diego this weekend. It is the largest military air show in the country. Attendees can enjoy immersive experiences, static displays, and electrifying stunts. Tickets are sold out for today, but there are still some available for tomorrow. You can visit MiramarAirShow.com for more information. Hey, lots going on.
Yeah, a lot going on this
They're
weekend.
popular. A lot of them are filled up.
Yep, tickets sold out today.
Yeah.
Would you go in the plane and?
Yeah, you've been.
I have. I've
You've
gone in
been?
a fighter jet before.
I
want to go
on
in
this year, and I'm like, I want to do it.
Do it.
Totally.
Oh, it was
My
like
dad's done it in the military. Like he's done that a lot, and I'm like, the dream would be to do it with him.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Him? But I don't know if he's down.
yeah.
Father, are you watching?
I don't know if there's room in there because you need the pilot and then there's
Okay.
just one seat in the back. So maybe you and Dad could like fly with your own pilot.
Well, I'd prefer
Side
to
by
jump with
side.
him. I want to tandem jump with him.
Oh yeah, I
Like
didn't
a
jump.
Jump out.
skydiving?
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
Well,
that's
that's-
plane.
Well, the military's
not
not going to let
skydiving.
you do that.
No, they will.
Really?
Like with Golden Knights.
They
yeah.
let you jump with them? Are you
Well,
sure?
I would have to go with someone in the military,
Oh,
not
okay,
tandem
okay.
with my
Okay.
dad, but I want to go with him.
Okay. I was like, are you sure about
Me
that?
and my dad just, woo!
She just like hits eject and they're like, fine. It was nice knowing you, Megan.
That was the
We'll work
offer.
on
I'm
that.
excited.
Maybe somebody could hook it up.
Well, the company, they have to say okay to it.
Well, Christina Pascucci did it once for a story. So
Okay.
use that as a precedent.
Thank you. I'm on it.
Exactly. We're Team Megan. All right, outside we go. We are still seeing low clouds and fog this morning for most spots. This is looking at the mountains, though, and you can see off in the distance the clouds. Again, that's what most of us are seeing right now. It'll clear over the next few hours. 58 downtown right now, 60 in Long Beach, 56 in Burbank, 60 in Lancaster, and 61 right now in Riverside. And you can see it is a lot cooler for Palm Springs, I just looked at that, was like, drew a blank. Palm Springs for Van Nuys, but not that much of a change for the rest of us. Again, this is just the difference from 24 hours ago. Now, our air quality, we do see some green on here, especially for Ventura County, so that's good. Most of us either seeing yellow or orange, so moderate